Hello, right then, sorry there, let me get into the audio menu here and turn off the music. We're not having the music this time round. Yeah, I don't. Last time we had the, sorry, I should introduce myself. Hello, I'm Long Live Quebec. Well, welcome to my Twitch channel. Words are difficult. I forgot what I was doing. Where am I? What year is it? Lovely. Is it all sorted? Yeah. Sorry, Flujo. We're turning off the music. We're getting rid of it. It does mean that this introduction is oddly quiet here, but there is good reason. The problem with the music in the game is that only in certain circumstances does it actually fit the atmosphere of what's going on. When it's one of the things that I think better suits the game is a certain soundtrack that I've actually got saved up in the background here. Like even the Cold Water soundtrack would be pretty good here. Don't get hit by your own torpedo. Yeah, I saw that, Digby. If you ever watch this, I saw it. I saw you get hit by your own torpedo. I saw you get Herculoin. Lovely. Hello, Phoenix. Q DJ live potentially. Yeah. So yeah, welcome to Uboat. We're going to get straight underway. I think we're going to load up our campaign. La Rochelle, we've just completed our mission. Klaus in the box is our skipper. Let's load it up. Now that I've reloaded the game, the deck gun should work again, and we're going to need to buy a fuck ton of deck gun ammunition, but now that we've got a load of money, it doesn't really matter. Like, we've got a fuckload of financial resources through the fact that the crew managed to sink 3 merchant ships. Yeah, I'm working on it. Don't worry. I'm literally in the process of trying to tab out of the game to show you the overlay. Editor, thank you very much. Nonetheless, there we go. That should be up. Never forget Lenny, unless it's going to break again. Maybe. Lovely. Okay. Just going to go on Do Not Disturb on Steam. There we go. Right, there we go. Shouldn't be breaking. Thank you very much there, Heave, for 19 months. 19-month streak. Lovely. Hopefully everything's going to get loaded up nicely here. How's my weekend been, Bezdog? I've been at work, so it's been about as good as you can imagine. I ran my first patrol yesterday in Uboat, sunk an illustrious class escort carrier. One hell of a first patrol. Very nice, Phoenix. Yeah, we got... well, the only reason that we got absolutely, heckled last time is because we fucking stumbled into that bloody patrol, that merchant group, didn't we? That was a nasty endeavour, that one. How much does this game cost? I think it's like 25 quid, Paco Taco? I'm not sure. Well, let's see. As soon as the game's loaded here, hopefully it's not crashed. I've got the old sand timer of death. It looks like it's trying. The little piece of macaroni that spins around in the bottom left is really working to give us a result here.
Yeah.
Something around there. Thank you very much, Paco Taco, for the sub as well. So, from when we last left off, we sunk several tons of merchant shipping. We got 1, 2, 3 merchant ship kills, and we killed a corvette as well. It's got us 126,000 budget, up from 6,000. So we've got a lot of money to splash. So we've got to replenish quite a bit of our stock. If we come down here to the galley, just get Elf down here to come down to the galley, or the storeroom, you can see we've got only a little bit of food here and there. We've got some potatoes, we've got some cheese, we'll transfer some cheese over. Not really enough for a full patrol though. We've got quite a bit of ammunition down here in the storeroom. Large caliber HE ammunition. Interesting. We've got all of this in the storeroom. We've got repair kits. Got no med kit. Med kits are on the medic at the moment. Ventilation's got nothing in. The deck gun could really do with some more ammo. Let's buy some more ammo rather than do anything else. So large caliber AP ammo we need to bring up to the deck gun, so we'll do that as soon as we can. Let's get the skipper on deck.
Yeah.
Mr. In the Box. Let's reintroduce you to the crew here. We've got in the box our skipper here. Paint me like one of your German skippers. In that position here, just reading a newspaper. Very nice. We've got in the box you get some sleep. We've got Elf here.
Hello.
Just chilling out. Just having a nice time. Hello, Messi. That's Elf there. That's our second in command. We've got Kameraden, who's chilling out in the radio room at the moment. He is our secondary medic, which is always nice to have. Scanning at the moment for radio frequencies. We can probably get the radio on. We could probably get...
what?
We get Radio Gibraltar here? I'm pretty sure we can. Radio Gibraltar, out of service.
Jawohl.
Lovely. And then we've got our chief mechanic Echo, who's just chilling out while we're here at port, and Judge Dredd, our mechanic. Lovely. So I've turned the ambient music off for the game. We can still get radio stations, but we can't get, like, you know, proper music. Let's get Elf up here. Let's roll out the flag while we're up here at harbour. Let everybody know who we are. We'll probably also recenter the deck gun while we're up here, and the machine gun as well. And then we'll get people out onto the various positions and go and buy some more equipment for the ship, especially for the large caliber deck gun there. Large caliber ammunition was pretty much all but spent as our deck gun bugged out yesterday and wasn't hitting the right targets. So let's fly the German flag. Let us get on the machine gun there. Take manual control. And then this faces to the rear. Lovely. Leave the position. And then we'll go down and realign the deck gun. Lovely.
Zu Befehl.
Sign yourself here. Manual mode. Traverse the gun left. We've only got one armor-piercing shot and some flare rounds. I should really use the flare rounds when I can, shouldn't I? Lovely. Leave position. Excellent. Okay, Elf. Let's get you back down below decks just to chill out, get some R&R, as it's been a long old voyage for you. Kameraden, we'll get you to rest as well for a moment, actually. We'll just turn the radio off and just yeet it off, as these two members of the crew are both exhausted. In the box, let's get you to leave position, and we'll go ashore and grab some equipment. You can literally do everything in first person if you want to, so I'm going to walk up to the warehouse in first person, which is a nice little feature. I like that. You can play this as realistic as you want, which is always nice. So we're literally going to go up to the warehouse, which is pretty good. Right then, I might say it's very. Is the gun fixed? What do you mean? The gun? We'll see when we get underway. There, we'll leave the hatch open. Down we go. Will the flare round start fires? Now that is a question worth looking at. Yeah. All aboard there. We'll head over to the warehouse to grab some supplies. Lovely. Right then. The gun was stuck last time, yeah. This could be very good if you could... Yeah, very fun if you could co-op, but alas, it's just a single-player game. Maybe they'll add multiplayer support, but I doubt it. Warehouse that we need. There we are, my friend. I need some supplies off you. Talk to the warehouse. Lovely. Speedy boys? Is that dude flying over there? Probably. Show me what you've got. We've got 126,000 budget. That's what our storeroom looks like. We want to move some of the ammunition around, more than likely. What ammo have we got? We've got 9 AP rounds and several HE rounds here, but nothing else. Let's buy the 9 HE rounds. We'll transfer them. There's not much point in doing anything else. We'll take the small caliber HE ammo as well. How much is this going to cost? 7,000. I can live with that. In terms of food, we need to get more food for the journey. We've currently got cheese and everything else. Let's grab some potatoes. Let's grab 20 bags of potatoes. Transfer. And then that's as much as we can carry on at the moment with the supplies we have. We'll move the ammo around to the various different positions.
Yeah.
Scrap metal. We probably need to move elsewhere. Let's go over here and just get Elf here, who's resting. In fact, we'll get Echo to
Kapitän.
we need to get Judge to rest as well. So go and get yourself some rest there. We'll get Echo to move the supplies around that we need. Come down here to the storage room and grab yourself not that, but grab yourself some 9 of the HE ammo. Go and drop these off and then transfer those items. Yes. Carry those down there. Drop these off. Lovely. Those are being dropped off. Did that work? I don't think that worked because we've got a maximum stack. Can I like drop them on the floor? Oh no, I see. I've got to move them between the different guns, don't I? These are the flat guns. Let's get the ammo up there. How do I transfer them? How do I get people to transfer ammunition? Stop going on the engines. I need you to move stuff around. Flak gun's got all of this ammunition. Let's transfer that up there. Can we transfer that up there? What about this one? 360 out of 0 kilograms. Deck gun. Probably, there we go. Transfer the HE ammunition and the armor piercing ring. Let's get Echo to move the ammo to the deck gun. Could be grabbing everything. He's got a lot that he needs. Oh my god, he can only move them 2 at a time. Get help moving stuff? Yeah. Let's get some people helping him move supplies. Holy shit, that's going to take him a while. But that's what it's about. It takes a while to stock up these resources and stuff. Hopefully he'll get some help in, there we go, moving the equipment. It's going to take a while for him to move all of those shells. Let's see, who else is rested? Bellamy Lad rested? Is Judge Dredd rested? I'm pretty sure Judge is rested. Let's get Judge to help out then. Storeroom, sir. You go. Let's get you to move these. Transfer. No, let's not do that. Let's go from the flak gun to here. Deck gun. Let's transfer those to there. Yes. Get you some help doing so. So these guys are all going to help move ammunition, which is what it's all about. Literally got to move them between the different decks. I swear to God, he's blind as fuck. What's up? I always read chat. What's up? The deck gun is fucked and has 0 capacity. Flak gun is fucked and has 0 capacity for some reason. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to fix that then. Looks like a fancy version of Silent Hunter. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the flak gun. Is it a bug? Is it like a known bug? I always read chat. I selectively read chat. People provide information just as I look away. That's what it is. Has Kinky brought the new equipment yet? No, not yet. We're just working on supplies at the moment. In the box here. Go down to the warehouse. Show me what you've got. We've got a nice mix of food and stuff. Things are still being moved around. We've got supplies, sonar buoys. We've got this small HE ammunition. Torpedoes, we need fresh everything. Let's go for 2 steam torpedoes. And then let's go for loads of T2s. Because the T2s I was very impressed with. We'll go for 6 T2s. And then we'll load 2 steam torpedoes into the tube. We'll buy one for the stern torpedo room. A T. Looks like I can only get a T1 for that. Go here. I want a T2 in the stern torpedo room. Let's spread it out like this. Yeah. That many T2s and then that many T1s. And then got a T2 spare and the rest spare. Looks like I can't get a full inventory. Always reads chat. Thank you very much, Wearer. I'm slapping him tomorrow when I see him. Look at Jaina and... what's this? Digby? Diggy hole tomorrow, you, me, Messi and Digby. Can do. Yeah, can do. I'm trying to play the game at the same time. Bear with me. Grief. Good grief, people. Right then. That's pretty much everything. We've got all those steam torpedoes. Ideally, I would have more. But I used pretty much all of my ammunition before. Okay, ammunition is still being moved, taking a little while, but what can you do? Yeah, they're putting it all away. Crew's giving everyone a hand. There's a bit of a queue to do it, but all good. People dropping stuff off, which is fine. It's going to take a little while to get all of that ammunition moved. In terms of the galley and stuff like that, let's get in the box down to the galley here. In terms of moving food around, we've got exotic food there. Let's move some cheese over. Yep, that's pretty good. Carry that cheese to the galley. Very nice. We've got people moving a lot of supplies around. Looks like Judge Dredd has moved all of that ammunition from there. From the storage room here, and you take all of this ammunition into your inventory. The deck gun here, or the flak gun, can't seem to move anything into it. How do I fix this flak gun bug? Will you stop playing Cold Waters now that you have this? If so, does it mean no more gassing? I don't know, I'll probably still play some Cold Waters. How do I fix this flak bug? Did somebody say? I did miss it. What kind of upgrades can you get? I'm not sure, to be honest. I can have a look. Is that just shagged? Does that mean any ammunition I use is gone, kind of thing? What do we reckon? Load torpedoes in the. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Actually, that's a good. Exit. Yeah, there we go. In fact, he's already on it here. Get 2 guys up the front to give you a hand. Cool. These guys are all helping out. Up on the flak gun and see if it can be fired first. Buy more repair kits. They take up a lot of space in my inventory. I wonder if that's something I can upgrade. In the box is moving materials around for me. Grab certain things. The box is grabbing a buttload of cheese and stuff like that. That's what he's doing. He's carrying items. He's stuck at 4% for some reason. Carrying cheese to the storeroom. Why are you stuck at 4%? Chief position, at least. Oh, that's the storage room. That is not the storage room. There we go, we'll close that one. This one. Carry a little bit of cheese. Not put cheese in your inventory. Come on, Captain, I need you to work with me here. Storage room. Cheese. Transfer to the galley. Oh, galley's full. Okay, the galley's just full. Still transferring ammunition, which is fine. A little bit of scrap metal, which is okay. Torpedo tubes are being loaded. Wonder in what way they're being loaded. I wonder what spread. We'll find out when we get underway, I guess. We'll wait for all torpedo tubes to be loaded and affirmed, and then we'll grab some extra torpedoes. 3 more to load. Still moving the high explosive ammunition, which is fine. Captain, go ashore and take a look at what upgrades we can get, if we can get any upgrades. Upgrade storage space. Can't upgrade storage space. Can upgrade the electric engine, the diesel engine. Can't upgrade storage. Can't upgrade this. Can upgrade the radio or the listening room. Let's see the radio room. I need to research the upgrade at headquarters. I think I need to do that with all of them. A better toilet. Which is always helpful. An officer's toilet, which improves morale. So we can't do anything with that. We need to go over to the leading officer.
BDU wird viel über ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
Let's see. Ask for a few favours. Open the reputation menu. We have 0 reputation, and we need reputation to do everything, pretty much. Can't do anything without reputation. Tower 1, diesel engines require air to work. I think this is bugged out. I can only see the same option over and over again. Maybe it'll be different when I come back. Okay, so the torpedoes are still being loaded. It's not really much going on. In terms of supplies and things, is there anything that can be moved round? The last few high explosive rounds being moved about. There's 8 left down here in storage. I think we'll do that. We've got enough food for a decently long journey. Let's test out the flak gun then. See what's going on up here with the flak. Okay, so in terms of flak gun material, see what we can do. Manual mode. We got this. Let's change to this ammunition. See whether or not it can be fired. Not making. It is shooting, although the sound seems to be bugged out. Is it worth maybe reloading it? What do we reckon? Is it worth maybe reloading the save? See whether that works. Epic sound design. Have you radio in the kills you got before docking? I think I did. I'm not sure. Perhaps I didn't. I think I did. Yes, that you'd say it's worth reloading. Okay. Well, I'll wait for everybody to just complete their action. Quickly check how many of these are left. Not many of those left at all, which is good. Nation. Be fixed. Now I've got 3 scrap. There. Who's not doing it?
Herr
Elf.
Kaloi?
Quickly transfer the scrap metal that's up on the deck gun to here. Yes. That's as many spare parts as we won't want it. Get yourself some help. He doesn't want any help, which is fair enough. Should be able to do it all himself, I guess. Cool, cool. Last few rounds are being moved around, which is excellent. Guys are just playing cards in here at the moment. What you want? Some R&R. Superb. Has Quebec ever done a face reveal? Yes, I have. You'll be able to find one somewhere, I'm sure. Okay. Right, I think that's about everything I need. I've got some first aid kits. Maybe I should get some more. I've got plenty of repair kits on board. I do need some fuel. Let's go and grab some fuel from the warehouse. Show me what you've got. I do need fuel. Fill up the tank. Be fueled to full. Food's good. Ammunition, I've taken all of it. In terms of items, I could actually bring some small arms aboard. Just in case. Let's buy ourselves an extra helmet. I think a couple of small arms. What should we buy? I don't think buying 12 small arms is a good idea. Or maybe it is. Let's buy 2 small arms. Just for crew that need it. Useful for officers going on dangerous missions outside. So a couple of small arms. Just in case we need them.
Oh, yeah.
And combat helmets. Cool. Why am I holding so much money? We sunk a good couple of ships while we were out and about. I wonder, is it worth me travelling to maybe a different harbour or a different port to get more ammunition and stuff? Is that like a thing? Should I do that? Who knows? Everything's loaded that can be loaded. The rear torpedoes are being sorted out at the moment. Need to get some spare torpedoes for those tubes. I'm guessing he's done the front 4.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi? Schau
Show me
mal.
what you've got. I guess the front torpedo tubes are loaded there. The majority of them are. Let's grab these 2 extra T1 torpedoes. Got steam. Where there? No, we got... Take that and an extra T2. So we got 4 of each. Get those all stored up. They're under there, very nice.
Kapitän?
All of those are loaded. Let's
Bestätigt.
come here and swap this one for a T2. So take that one out and swap it for a T2. You just load it into... Yeah, I don't think anything will go wrong with that. Right then. I think that's everything I can do at the moment. I need to go and obviously get an additional patrol. But apart from that, we should be good. Let's get in the box down there to speak to the leading officer. Can I upgrade the sub? I can, but I don't have the reputation for it yet. I will eventually be able to. But I can't do it yet.
Streng geheim.
Okay, so our missions are to patrol sector DH in the North Atlantic and travel 2,000 kilometers inside, or to travel to BE on the North Atlantic and travel 2,250 kilometers inside. Let's do a medium difficulty mission. Goodbye. Let's do a medium difficulty mission and get rocking and or rolling. Stuff's getting changed around, which is nice. Nice.
Herr Kaloi?
Going on at the... is your... Yeah. So he's taking care of stuff.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
So that is a T1, T1 and a T2. Can I swap that round?
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
I'll just leave it in its current configuration. Come over here. Come to
Sehr wohl,
sleep.
Herr Kaloi.
And do something helpful. Right then, in terms of crew
Hello.
positions and everything like that, we don't need to worry about too much else. I think it's time we get underway. I could just buy a shitload of small arms, to be honest. I've got so much budget. Let's just buy like a load of small arms for the
Was
locker.
brauchst du, Herr Kaloi?
What do you need, officer? Let's just
Schau mal.
buy the small arms. All the small arms. Just because, like, I've got, like, a butt ton of money. Transfer. 12 fucking MP40s and pistols and stuff. Just... Goodbye. Cool. So we got a shitload of small arms. So basically, if I come down here, give me a small arm, transfer one small arm, carry that small arm. Does that like show him like carrying a small arm? Maybe I shouldn't bother. No, maybe I won't bother. We'll come down here. We'll get the Capitan up on the top here. Toggle the sights. Get him up on the roof. And then we'll get the radio room up and running. We'll get onto Radio Gibraltar. And then we'll get underway. Let's set our course. So we are going back over to this sector for a medium difficulty patrol. We know roughly where the enemy are going to be, so... that way. Go right up the middle. Lovely. Let's get out to our sector. We want to come, like, up here, because that's where we were intersecting the last time. Lovely. Radio Gibraltar. Get it all dialed in. Right. Let's, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful music. Right. Ahead standard. Get us underway. Excellent. Ding ding. Why do you need small arms in a sub? That is a recipe for disaster. It's when we're not in the sub. It's if we have missions on top. That is in fact well, what I was doing, I was saving, wasn't I? Just in case the deck gun didn't work. Save, accept. We'll get a save out as we leave port here. People aren't on deck. Did I leave without people? It's fine. The music's like hauntingly slow. Right, so we need to quit out of the game completely and then reload it from fresh. To see whether or not it's working. Why is the German U-boat listening to an English radio station? We're tuned into Radio Gibraltar. Radio Gibraltar is just broadcasting British radio, but we can tune into it as German crewmen. Radio La Rochelle, I believe, is transmitting French radio, as we are in occupied France. They wouldn't necessarily there'd be like German broadcasts on there, but for the most part, it is French radio. Just put my dressing gown on here. Yes. Right then. Close. Sandbox mode or load. La Rochelle. Load it up. Let's get underway. Yes, I think he's Dutch. Q cannot enter words. No. Right then. Did we get hosted or something? Where have 462 people come from? Good grief. Okie dokie. Can you rename your crew? Yes, we've got the crew renamed, Millet. Not the whole crew, because that gets incredibly complicated. Just the officers. We've got In the Box as our captain. We've got the famous Elf as our second in command. We've got Kameraden as our radio operator. We've got Echo as our chief engineer. And we have got Judge Dredd as our mechanic. The game really is buggy. It really is. I'm hoping it gets ironed out. Like... It's annoying because like a lot of developers these days, indie developers, treat release as kind of a big bug test. Like it's kind of like, could you not polish it beforehand and release it in a fixed state, rather than just pushing some half-built, half-baked nonsense onto us? Well, that seems like too much like hard work. I don't know. Do you remember like do you remember when games weren't in alpha? Do you remember that? I remember that. Such a long time ago it was. Right, so let's get inside the submarine here. They've got this ammo. The flak gun is still...
Very soon they expect our keeper to fall. At least when I asked them, that's what they told me. In Constantinople quite soon.
Let's see whether that works. Carrying small caliber ammunition down there. Elf, are they actually moving it? I think they are. Cool. So even though it has 0 carry capacity, it looks like I can still move stuff into it. Lovely. So we're getting underway here. Lovely. So one thing that I didn't do last time that I need to do more often is that every 20 kilometres or so, every like 30 kilometres, 50 kilometres, I need to submerge the boat and use the hydrophone to try and pick out any noises on the ocean. The problem was I was relying too much on sight, but sight is good for some things and not good for others. In the case of the hydrophone, you can obviously hear ship's propellers from very far away, and in the case of the watch crew up here, you could see masts and things from very far away as well. So it's something you need to keep an eye on. Yeah, they're doing the old ballerina there. Well, I mean, hopefully something's going on. Elf, did you get everything from the story dream? Yes, take as much as you can. Try again. Those guys are all going back below deck. Judge, do you have anything on you at the moment?
Kapitän.
Carrying ammo down there.
Zu Befehl.
How much does the flak have in it? It's got 1,000 rounds. Not bad.
Up to mighty London came an Irish lad one day, as the streets were paved with gold.
Yeah,
So
try and get some help.
everyone
We'll load it up as much as we can.
singing songs of Piccadilly, Strand and Leicester Square, till Paddy got excited, then he shouted to them there.
It may be a case that I can't actually load it,
Long way to
which would be a real shame, but what can you do? Too much work from the officers, but we've got varied dishes, music, and everything else, which is good. Hopefully they don't all get stuck. It looks like they're getting stuck. It looks like they can't actually load the gun, which is very annoying if that's the case. No, it doesn't look like he's actually offloading it, which is why they're just doing donuts. Says that it's loaded, but I'm not sure.
Herr Kaloi.
It's trying to. Maybe if I like go in fast travel or something, it will sort of egg it along. I can't say it is. Certainly doesn't look like it. See, it's got some ammo in there, which I suppose isn't bad. There could definitely be more. Very annoying. Right, let's see if I can just fast travel it. No, it gets to there and then it sort of freaks out. Very annoying. Can't get it to load up.
Yeah.
Maybe if I send like... I don't know. I don't know if sending multiple crew would make any difference. It seems to just be defaulting back. I seem to get some ammunition into it, but then I can't complete the action, which is very annoying. Well, I've opened like the what's it menu. Right, go and play cards, mate. Oh, there we go. 3 of 6. Is it working? Is it just taking a long time? But yeah, the sea is incredibly choppy. And some water came up to the conning tower then. What's that? If you want to do a quick hydrophone check, don't really want to dive, just set the deck as deck washed. You'll be able to use the diesel still. Oh, right. Cool. Hello, Captain. Right, I'm just coming down. Will I be singing... Yeah, sinking British ships? Set up a giblet? Yeah. I don't really need to set it to the deck being awash. The fucking shitty weather's taking care of that itself. Yeah, the deck gun's barely got any fucking ammo in it. Get rid of the ammo out of that gun. So I can take ammo out of it, but I can't put ammo back in, which is a little bit bothersome, but what can you do? let's get Echo to relieve the to leave the crew, so that he can just run the diesels on his own, which are fine. Jesus Christ, the sea state is horrendous. Look at this shit. Whoa! Fucking hell. Good thing they made the conning tower as high as they did. It's horrendous weather. Can you sing us sea shanties? I don't know any good sea shanties. I must be honest. Right, so down here in the storage room, we've got all of this ammunition, but nowhere to fucking put it. Right. Can we, like, fucking transfer that shit? Black gun. Yeah, not the galley. I don't want you making food. Get this. What are we doing? Sleeping sailor. Give him a warning. He's fucking sleeping on the shitter. Right. Stop sleeping and help me fucking move these bullets, you anus. There's 0 of the potential amounts. I think he's just going to have to move them on his own. Try and just grab as many as you can. Which is 166. Let's see if you can actually get up there with 166 bullets. Can you, like, move it from this storage space to another one? Get over here. Yeah, I'm not done with you yet. Get up here and open its storage room and try and put that ammunition in manually. Get up here. See, so he's got 166 ammunition in his inventory. Open that. Well, oh, there we go. So I think this is going to be horrendous. So I'm going to have to do it manually. Oh my fucking god. This is going to be tedious as fuck. But I've got to do it in case I get found by aircraft. I think I'm going to have to drag it in manually. Oh, shoot me. Fucking good grief. Monka, indeed. Right. Grab 166 rounds of ammunition. And then come up here. Get up on the deck. There we go, he's got this ammunition. Get him up here. We've got to, like, get him all the way up there before I can do anything else with him. Incoming transmission from HQ. Let's get it decoded. There must be a more efficient way to do it. I think it's faster when he just when he does it in first person, maybe. Open the storage room. I think I'm going to have to do it like this. I think there's some problem with carrying the ammunition. It's going to take a while. Fucking hell. Quite a lot of water down there from the bilge. Let's see. New messages. Check them out. Down here. Mission in sector. We have information that a crucial technology ship has been loaded onto the Empire Tower. 26th of May. And this one, we have completed that patrol. So, mission 2. So we've got to go to this location. Apparently. Transport group here. Intercept them. They're coming this way. Right, let's run ahead full. Forward ahead full. We've got to intercept a group. Doesn't seem to be any good way of doing this. Especially when you keep going to warm up the fucking torpedoes. Transfer, yes. Right, let's get the radio back on for a little bit. Just so I keep my sanity. Turn the pumps on while you're on the way. Just get rid of the water in the bilge there. Quite a lot of water splashing in through the top. Get down here. I swear to God, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. It's not the most. God knows it isn't the most efficient way, and it means that I'm never ever shooting that fucking machine gun again, even in the event of fucking aircraft like dive bombing me. I don't care. I ain't moving it. Right, get yourself back up on the roof. Maybe I could get multiple crew doing the run. Let's get Elf down here. Where's Elf? What are you doing? Right, get yourself down here, Elf.
It's a long, long way to Tipperary.
Maybe I can get multiple officers doing multiple runs.
Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
And he wrote a letter to his Irish money saying, should you not receive it,
Bum, 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 bum. Lovely.
if I make mistakes in spelling, Molly dear, said he, remember it's the pen that's bad, don't lay the blame on me.
Lovely. Yeah, this will be slightly better.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go.
Herr Kaloi.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
Herr Kaloi.
To the
Lovely.
sweetest girl I know.
Right. Open the storage. So far, so good.
Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary. But my heart is there.
Don't know the word. Don't know the words. I've actually, that's the first time I've heard this song, but it's slowly being drilled into my brain, just through use. Down here, open the storage tanks, transfer some ammo.
Bestätigt. Herr Kaloi.
Lovely. Get down here and grab some more ammunition, lads. Take some ammunition. Get yourself up here. Oh, don't be like this. Don't fucking change course. Get yourselves over to here and intercept this at full crank.
Herr Kaloi.
Right.
Kapitän.
Get yourselves up here. Lovely stuff. Looking at the sea state is horrendous today. Transfer. Come back down here. Open storage. We're nearly done. Like, just what? 14 more runs. It's fine.
Herr Kaloi.
The weather is actually horrendous. Like, it's literally the worst weather ever. It's an annoying workaround, but it is a workaround at least. At least I can actually get ammo into the gun. Like, that's like a priority at least. Let's get the captain off of the bridge there to go to the skipper's bunk. And Echo, let's get you resting for now, my friend. Keep the radio operator up for a little while. Elf, I need you to be helpful, son. You've gone and got the ammunition. Get yourself up here.
Herr Kaloi.
You've got ammunition. Get yourself up here. Lovely stuff. Sink the Empire Tower. That's what we've got to do.
Herr Kaloi.
Get yourself over there, son. Open the inventory. I'll have to get like all of the officers chain running it when we get back to harbour, should we need to.
Herr Kaloi.
Lovely. We're getting there. Nearly got it. I want to free up that inventory slot, do you know what I mean? Like, because that inventory slot's going to be very helpful if I can use it.
Bestätigt.
So yeah, apologies about this fucking ball ache of micromanagement. Talk amongst yourselves,
Herr Kaloi.
just while this is going on.
Sehr wohl, Herr
There
Kaloi.
we go. Elf, get yourself back up here. It's a shame. Lovely. I finally get to sleep. Thank you, Master. No worries. But the sea state's it's so bad. Lovely.
Herr Kaloi.
Instrument, come up with your ammunition.
Kaloi.
Elf, open this
Sehr
up.
wohl, Herr Kaloi.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary. To the sweetest girl I know. I know, same songs. There's not much music in Radio Gibraltar, I'm afraid.
Herr Kaloi. Herr
Get
Kaloi.
yourself up here. I need you to drop ammo off here, my friend.
Kapitän. Herr Kaloi.
Open this up. I'm just glad that the workaround's working. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if it is tedious as fuck, like, I may need it. Lovely.
Herr Kaloi.
Get yourself up here, son. Lovely stuff. Right, open this up. Nearly 2,000. We've got some armor-piercing rounds as well, which are also good. Get yourself down here, Elf. We're going to be making the last couple of runs.
Bestätigt. Kapitän. Bestätigt.
Lovely.
Herr Kaloi.
These guys are going to collect those items. They're going to move past each other on the ladder. Guys are sleeping okay. We'll get Elf on the radio very shortly. Lovely stuff.
Sehr wohl,
Good
Herr
dread.
Kaloi. Kapitän. Herr
Elf,
Kaloi.
get yourself up here.
Herr
Good
Kaloi.
dread. Open the MG.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Grab your bullets. Put them in.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Oh god, the front and rear radios are out of sync. Fucking hell, the hellscape has arrived.
Kapitän.
Oh, it's the worst. What is happening here? The game is breaking.
Jawohl.
Help! Help! It's rotting around me. It's so. Oh, I love
Zu
it.
Befehl.
In a really like horrific sort of way.
Herr Kaloi.
Maybe if I like turn the radio off.
Jawohl.
There we go. I've synced it up again. Fucking Jesus.
Zu Befehl. Herr Kaloi.
Lovely. Guys moving past each other, which is fine. Really is disintegrating bit by bit. Oh, it's the same song. Maybe we should listen to Radio La Rochelle. Let's do that.
Herr Kaloi.
See what's on here. Oh, fucking Flight of the Valkyries. Ah, that's what we need for this fucking. This is how you reload a machine gun.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
The most epic reloading of your life.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
That's it. We used it all. Fucking finally. Jesus. Okay, who's got ammo then? Elf still has ammo. Get yourself up here and drop this off. Open this. Get yourself up on deck, son.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Herr Kaloi.
You're down there. Okay, you're going to be helping in the engine room for a little bit, Judge, because we're not really taking any contact. Just get down here. Get yourself some... Jesus, this music. Right. We're turning the music off for a bit. Let's get the radio operator to get some sleep. Kameraden, turn the fucking radio off. There we go. Fucking pull the cord. I've had enough.
Herr Kaloi.
We are lost. Yeah, I know. We'll come and work on it in a moment. I just need... Bellamy lad here. Where did he fucking walk off to? Why did he come up? Okay, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Transfer. Okay, so if you come down here for us, just see how much fucking storage space is inside this pack 8.8 and whether or not you can get the last two pieces of ammunition sorted. Just make sure you hang on to something and don't get swept off the deck. That would be really helpful. So there's two more shells down here. Quickly come and grab these. Just to free up another inventory space. And then bring them up to the deck. Lovely. I'll miss having the same two songs played over and over again. Yeah, so will I, to be fair. Right then.
Herr Kaloi.
Who? Listening on the radio. Judge, you're not supposed to... Judge, go to bed. Judge, no, you're... Judge, get on the fucking engine
Zu
room.
Befehl.
Manage the engines. Right, okay. He's grabbing those rounds of ammunition.
Herr Kaloi.
He's got them both. Come up to the deck gun and deposit them in here for us, my friend. Thank you.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
Get yourself up here, lad, and then we'll figure out where we are. We'll figure out where we are once we've sorted our ammunition problem. The bilges are like quite full for what it's worth. Guys are just fucking doing their own thing. I don't really mind. Right, open up the inventory of the flak gun, drop off these last two rounds. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. Right, you get down here onto navigation. We need you to
Bestätigt.
take a couple of men with you to find out where we are, and then we'll be good to go. Gyro compass is on. Don't need any help in the engine room. People are getting sleep. let's accelerate time. This little bar down here underneath the captain is him finding out our position. Where are we in the grand scheme of things? Well, we don't know yet. It'll take him a while to figure out. That's okay. It's only taken 52 minutes to get to this point, ladies and gentlemen. 52 minutes to get towards our patrol sector. That is 52 minutes. Hide the flag, we will do soon. I'm going AFK, so I'll reply to you all in a moment. No worries. I'll try and keep an eye on the chat. Monka S. Lovely. Right, we've nearly found out where we are. Lovely. Ooh! Oh! Not where I want to be! Not where I want to be, like. Okay, we want to intercept this group of ships here. Yes, sir. Right. What we're going to do, we're going to come down here. Going to come down there. That's like not what I want. So let's do a test here. We'll do a hydrophone test. We'll get him. We'll leave you on navigation, but we'll then assign your extra crew members here. What I want to do, we'll just take a quick reading on the echo sounder here, just like this. So shallow says we can go down to 123 meters. Try deep. See what the depth of the water is. 126 meters. So we can go down to 126 meters. If I run us down to 80 meters, do this. In fact, we'll run down to 100 meters. So we've got the alarm for crash dive. People are going to rig ship for diving. Right? So you remember the music yesterday, like the combat music. We can leave the flag up for the moment. It's fine. We'll drop it down in a minute. People are on their dive stations. Observation periscope is up. Klaus Vogel, he's ready. People are on the dive stations. We've got Echo. He is pumping the ballast tanks. They are now flooding. Buoyancy is going to start to sink out. 90% down. 80% negative buoyancy. Will start to sink out very shortly. The sea state. Negative 50% buoyancy. Negative 20%. And we have now lost our buoyancy. We are going down to neutral engines. So this was my point. So you guys remember the music yesterday. I imagine you will. Come down here. We're going to be going deep. We're going to be going down to 100 meter.
Oh, yeah.
Why the long live Quebec name? Quebec was taken? Yeah. Lovely. Skidoo said, if you had to recommend only one game, would you choose this game, Bomber Crew? Bomber Crew, I would say. This is good, but Bomber Crew is, like, not as buggy, if nothing else. Bit weird behaviour in this game. If you dive by periscope depth from the surface, like just now, the crew will assume you're being attacked and go to alarm status, -2 discipline. If you go to periscope depth first and then dive deeper, you don't get the alarm status. That is very good. So here we are, down deep, right? So you remember last time we were obviously down this deep, right? If I come in here, not sure why the game's paused. Hello? Oh, let's see, we are now entering the seabed.
100 Meter.
Pick a sounding.
Kapitän?
Come over here quickly. How much water have we got below us? It looks like the seabed's right there. 14 meters, so we are still above it. Hold at 80 meters. It looks like the seabed came up a little bit. Might have hit a reef. Not only done any damage there. But anyway, my point being, right, you're down here, nice and deep like, right? And there's an enemy destroyer up above you. I'm just gonna like grab like a soundtrack, bear with me. Like discussions. I put it in the feedback thread, I think. Like I'm only gonna run it for like a few seconds, like. But you tell me what you think of this. Music at deeper depths. You, sir, are a man of taste, I've been told. Red Texas. Right. Okay, so here it is. Just something like this. Imagine this down at this kind of depth. for when you're hiding. So when you're like rigged for silent running at like 100 meters, how much does that add to the atmosphere? So like if we like rig the ship for silent running. Can you share the playlist? It's literally just like... So it gets a bit loud like 50 seconds in, but like the point being, like just the first 50 seconds of the song or so, like as an example, like it gets like quite like it gets a bit heavy metal, but just like a quiet. You're down here, you're trying to manage the bilges and stuff. Pumps all turned off. But like, how much does that add for the atmosphere of the game? Like it adds a shit ton. Like an absolute shit ton. Anyway, let's bring ourselves back up to the surface. Well, bring us up to periscope depth. Lovely. Lots. Anyway, we'll close that down. Over here, there. Turn that off. But you see my point. Like just a bit of just the right music down here would be excellent. Am I playing Barotrauma? No, sadly not. We're up here in travel mode. We got a little bit too close to the seabed there. But we're coming up and we're going to use the hydrophone. I believe Kameraden's ready for his position here. Get on the listening stations. Huh? Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon, my friend. Kameraden, get on the hydrophone. Huh? Which listening?
Jawohl.
Listening room number 2. Get some help on the hydrophone there. Coming up to periscope depth. Play some Das Boot music. What's the name of the track? That track was... I don't even know what it was called now. Bear with me. I mean, it was called Run and Hide Horror Music. It was like the first 50 seconds of it or so. But like that would like literally like make the game so much scarier down at like a deeper depth. Do you know what I mean? That'd be so much better. So we've got a tiny transport group here. The hydrophone is doing some work. Propeller noises. You see? Tiny group. One contact. Moving this way. Let's move to intercept. Move to intercept that. See what it is. So it's a tiny group. Intercept this guy. 1 to 3. Oh, that's coming that way. So up here, where I want to be heading, I want to intercept these guys as part of my mission there. So anyway, let's come back up to the surface. Let's be wary as we come back up to the surface. We'll surface the boat. Blow tanks. We'll get in the box up on the surface there. Judge, you've been running the engines for a while. Get yourself some sleep, and we'll release the ship from silent running as you come past there. If that's all right, boss. Echo,
Kapitän.
we're going to get you on the what will be the diesel engines in a moment, please, my friend. Release the ship to normal running there, please, Judge. Thank you very much. Get yourself some sleep, son.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Did you hear that? Take us back down to PD. Did you hear that on the listening station? I heard pings. Did you hear that? I heard pings. Bear with me. We're going back down. I heard some active sonar. Any particular reason you're blowing the tanks there? It's just as part of the surfacing process. You need to get the... You have to do it on this. Blowing the tanks is literally just pumping the tanks full of air. We'll switch back to the electrics very shortly. Well, we got to go back down. There we go. Tanks are filling up again. I heard something on the hydrophone there. I want to verify it. I heard active sonar. Oxygen's running out. It's not running out. It's fine. The compressed air is running out. I heard a ping on active sonar. Getting it any more? Right. We should run. We should get back up on the surface. Sorry, I thought I heard something. We'll surface the boat. Blow tanks. We'll reduce the amount of crew in the listening stations. We're going to be coming up to the surface. Echo, you're going to be switching over to the diesels, if that's all right. Where are you going? Oh, he's coming to take care of the valves for us. Interesting that he has to come all the way up to the front to do the valves. Here, I guess that's just because Judge Dredd's in bed. I guess it's just the sound of the valves hissing. Maybe that's what I'm hearing. We'll drop the flag, as we're now very much in enemy territory, and the box is going to be coming up to the roof here. Lower the flag for us, please, my friend. Then you're going to be on the watch station. Mr. Echo here, come back to the stern, run the diesel compressor for a little while. Thank you very much, mate. We're going to be basically what we're doing is we're refilling our compressed air reserves, so that we're better able to surface the boat, basically. If you run out of compressed air, it's a problem. Right, so let's run a head forward pull. Really give the engines a good wank. Wank? I was going to say whack there. I don't know why wank came out. Fucking hell. Where did that come from? Fucking hell. Early onset Tourette's or something. Fucking Jesus. Give him a wank. Give it a good old Jimmy. Yes. I'm not sure where that came from. Bloody hell. Right. So, in terms of crew, let's get some extra people up here so we don't get domed by some fucking aircraft. That would be nasty. Compressor's running nicely. 46% in the compressed air reserves. That's going up. It's taking a while. Sailors get lonely out at sea there. Freudian slip there, dear, yes. I know the engines are in the U-boat nice and all, but there's no need to getting off on them. I don't know, man. Echo's the engineer, mate. He really likes that diesel. So we've got to go after these guys, and we've got to chase them at good speed as well. These up on their watch positions. We've got Elf down there on navigation. Everybody else is sleeping for the moment. Fellow me lad, let's get you on radio for the moment. Assign to radio. See what's about. Nothing picked up just yet. So far, so good. So interesting. In the mention that obviously you can go to periscope depth and then go to crash dive to not get the penalty. That's very interesting. I'm very, very interested with that. That's very cool. But ultimately not the mechanic that you want to do if you want to manipulate, because you should be able to dive without going to alarm stations. I think maybe what they should do is add a button called alarm that you can click, and then that sends the crew to like action stations. I think that would be better. I also wish that I could disable with like a tick box automatic like assignments, so that every time I asked Judge Dredd to do something, he didn't automatically go back to warming up the torpedoes. Like a tick box for that would be really cool. I really say fella me lad a lot. I do fella me lad. I do. It's one of those. It's one of those ones. We're calling them Qism. Lovely. Read about a Japanese subsurfacing so close to an American ship that a US ship couldn't depress its guns to shoot it. American troops threw potatoes. The chat's gone up too quickly there. That sounded like an interesting story.
Yeah.
NCR and Proud, thank you very much, mate. And thank you to Perzez for the 2 months there, and Pint Damage for gifting a sub to Aero. Set their job as unassigned on the bottom left. How do I do that? Oh, that's interesting. But I kind of... I could unassign them. But then, doesn't it mean they can't do certain jobs? Like, this has to be manned by, like, a radio or an engineer or something like that. If I, like, move someone else to do that, then it, like, doesn't it won't let me assign it, I think. I think that's the thing. I might be talking out me bum there, essentially. Just going to run this compressor for a little while longer. Visibility's good. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon in game. Stuff. Just keeping an eye on the horizon. If we spot a Sunderland, I am out of here. I am going straight down to like maximum safe depth. Can't see anything just yet. No point trying. If it's like a reconnaissance plane, that's different. We can shoot that down with the machine gun. But if it's anything with like, if it's a Sunderland, yeet, I'm going straight under the water. Sorry, to pick up the story. Thank you very much, Paco Taco. The US ship couldn't depress its guns to shoot it. American troops threw potatoes at it while yelling grenade, distracted the Japanese gun crew long enough for them to pull away. Very nice. So can this compare to Silent Hunter? Yes. Yes, it can. Lovely. We're still moving at full crank here. Trying to maintain discipline and stuff. Very varied dishes are helping with the morale, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
How's the galley doing there? Ich wusste keinen Namen. It's like a first language to me, that. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, mate. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you. Okay, so we're getting close. Very close, in fact, to our targets. In fact, we're going to be intercepting them very shortly. Patrol sector reached. We'll radio that in. 38 kilometers. Closing. Moving at full crank. The word I was trying to go for. I found out where the word wank came from. I was gonna say full crank and full whack at the same time, and the word that came out was indeed yes, that one. So apologies there. My bad. Right. Okay. So far so good. So we're going to be on an intercept course here. We are very close. Toby, is that true? That's fantastic. Here we go. We're intercepting. We're going to be crossing that sphere of influence very soon. Transports. We're after some transports. Detection. Sink the Empire Tower. Alarm. Take your positions. I don't like the alarm. We're at normal lighting. Fully depleted in 1 day. Set an intercept course, please. Travelling this way. Oh, like dead in the water. Curious. Right, we are still a good distance away. Visibility is 95%. Surface noise means that we're probably reasonably well masked. We're so far off that they probably can't even see us. They're just those tiny specks on the horizon there. Let us mark our transports as spotted. And we've got to sink the Empire Tower.
Oh, yeah.
So let's get underway with that. Head forward full. Start moving on the targets. With the captain here up on the roof, let us start working the first traitor? The first freighter, sorry. Looks like they're all stop.
Herr Kaloi? Kapitän?
Let's see. Oh, I keep tapping that. And we use the observation periscope as well. We use the attack periscope. Can anybody else use that? No? Use the targeting side then. Keep it at 2. Lovely. So let's get you working target A, if we can, and target B. So you working A, you working B. So these guys are working different targets. Contact masts over the horizon. We've got another group just north. In case that's a destroyer group, we're going to come down to periscope depth. Dive, take us down. PD. Get the captain on the attack periscope instead. Coming down. Get on the attack periscope, sir. Get a little bit of help with that. Not too much. We're going to come down. Echo is cranking the panky danky didles. Get yourself servicing target A. Elf is servicing target B. Kameraden, get yourself down to the listening station. I want you to start targeting target B there if you can.
Jawohl, Herr
There.
Kanal. Jawohl.
And give him a hand in our
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
switching to electric engines. Very nice. So we're moving at this speed. Hydrophone is reaching further than our sight lines. Why are we losing our sight lines? Is it because we're losing the daylight? Potentially. Let's get Judge Dredd up here to help maintain depth, as we are currently struggling. We'll switch to electrical steering, give the guys a hand in maintaining depth. The job on the bottom left means that what they do without specified to do anything else. Interesting. So I could unassign it. So that's there, and improved depth keeping to try and keep the periscope from getting washed up. It's just that we're losing the light, I think it is. Let's see. Neither of those guys can work any targets. The hydrophone can. Move at full whack.
Schneller, schneller.
I don't want to get caught out, but we are losing the light, as it were. We set our depth to 6 meters. Bring us up a tiny bit with the planes there. Try and get a bit more height on the... There we go. That little bit of extra height should hopefully be able to service those targets for us. Those guys are stopped. I can only think it's because they're rendezvousing with those guys. Avoiding time. We should start fighting these guys on the periscopes again. What it's all about. They've apparently not moved. Apparently they're still where they said they last were. Are moving slightly. But full whack. There we go. They are moving. But I am submerged. In different positions. No problem. We're on sort of the right attack vector, which is good. Okay. Run at real time here. Okay, so you. My friend, let us run it ahead 2/3. Want you to target... So we got you targeting B. You targeting there. We've got a mast on the horizon that we can't quite see yet. Let's get you targeting... He's targeting A. And he's targeting A. You target C. There we go. A, B, and C. Everybody start marking your targets. It's because target C is barely... Well, they're barely moving, which means they're not really generating any hydrophone signatures. We'll get closer. How are these guys doing? Masts over the horizon. How's target B? 0%. Target C. How's that doing? 0%. Wonder why we're not generating any attack data. And see them. We're not generating any attack data. Wonder why. Target C. Target A. Being targeted by this guy. Target B is being targeted by this guy, and target C is being targeted by this guy. But why are you guys not... Oh, there we go. Finally starting to get some solutions. The periscope... Oh, I see, because his periscope was down. That'll do it, alright. Start working C. You can see the masts over the horizon, but we can't see anything else. Bellamy lad here. We're struggling to see them. It's because we're losing the light. We are tracking them. 43% solution there. Hopefully once we've shot one of them, they'll panic and start to move. Lovely. If they don't have an escort, don't waste torps. Kill them with the deck gun. Now, the deck gun will take too long. It literally will take too long. We'll kill them with torps. We'll use the steam ones, because we want to use the steam ones. Interception course.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Yeah, I'll move this way. You're
Jawohl.
right. Let's see. Anything? 50%.
ausrichten. Torpedokurs berechnen.
I want you to start working on this guy, my friend. Dude. No? Barely moving. There's this mast on the horizon, but for some reason I can't, like, properly see him. This guy.
Torpedo ausrichten.
See. There we go. Finally getting a solution on them. 2 kilometers out.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
Finally generating some sort of sonar solution. Come to a head 1/3 now. Only a kilometer out. Periscopes should hopefully keep us reasonably well hidden. Getting some help with the attack data. Fire on this one first and that one.
Yeah,
Judge. Come down to the torpedo room and start warming up the torpedoes. I think I heard an active sonar ping. I think I can hear active sonar. Warm up the
Zu Befehl.
torpedoes. Stuff. That's definitely active sonar. You can hear that, right? You can hear the active sonar. How can the solution be so low when you can literally see them? I don't know, Screwed. I actually don't know. Maybe it's something to do with the sea state knocking us around. I have no idea. Shouldn't take him too long to... Can you hear that? Tell me you can hear that light. Give him more men. I can't. You see these green boxes? That means I can assign men. These beige boxes, these tan boxes, means that assigning more men won't affect the efficiency. So I've got 1 green box for the captain, but he can't have a second. He can have none, and he can have 1. In terms of sonar solutions between all 3 of them, 98% on A.
Kapitän.
How are we doing for B? B is 1%.
Herr Kaloi.
Really? Yeah, B is 1% supposedly. Wonder why it's 1%. But captain's on C. Maybe because it's not the right periscope, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's just that one. Hard to say. Maybe because it's blocked by the other ship.
Herr Kaloi.
Service it, but it's not really having it. Must be because it's blocked. 1%, send it. One of the ships are Swedish, yes. It's all fair game. It's all allied shipping. Which one are we sinking? The Empire Tower. Empire Bell? The Empire Tower is the Swedish ship that we need to sink. So Solution C, I believe is being worked on by the skipper here. That's the one we'll send.
Kapitän.
Lemmy lad is warming up the oil. Right then. Why are you sinking our ships? It's a good question. It's a very good question. You have to sink the whole group. Yep. Going to be taken down. Let me put the Cold Water soundtrack over this. Let's see if it adds anything. Let me go to this here. Go to my Armour 3 folder, because it gives me a shortcut into the Steam app. Cold Waters, OST, MP3, Combat 1. Probably a bit loud. Turn it down a bit. Let me know if I need to turn it down any more. A bit more. There we go. Sort of taking the edge off for you. Turn it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, turn it. I'll put it on 20. 21. Jesus, we're nearly broaching there. Jesus. Right. Okay. Yeah, I love that one too, Icebreaker. Really good song. Okay. Let's see here. So, firing solutions are as follows. 100% on A, 63% on that one, and a abysmal 1% on B. Maybe because it's an observation periscope. Maybe because it's... No, it shouldn't be because it's blocked. It must just be because it's an observation periscope. We'll downscope and upscope again.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
No, not Camerad, that
Torpedo
guy.
ausrichten.
You work in A, please. Work in this guy.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
Camerad, 100%. So, A is the one on low solution. A is the weakest link. 3%. It's starting to climb now. I just had to raise and lower his periscope. Looks like it's starting to... Just barely. Okay. Take a look at the captain. In the box, 77%. We're nearly ready to send it. 750 meters to the target. We're just slinking along. At very low speed. Torpedoes are being warmed up still. Lovely. Very slow in the water. They must be rendezvousing with some dive. Take us down to periscope depth. Take us down that extra 2 meters. There's definitely some active sonar going on. Yeah, there's got to be some active sonar from this group up here, which means we don't. Which is why I don't want to surface. Bear in mind, these guys are clearly stopped for some reason. They might be rendezvousing here for a destroyer escort. I can definitely hear something. There's definitely some active sonar going on. 100%. Captain, how are we doing? 84%. We're nearly ready to fire. Once this other torpedo is ready to go, looks like we've got 2 Mark 1 torpedoes, or 2 steam torpedoes. How do you warm up a torpedo? You fill it with warm oil, so it's less likely to be a dud when it hits the hostile ship. Not 100% chance that it will guarantee... Not 100% chance it won't be a dud, but it's more likely that it won't be a dud. The electric torpedoes are more likely to dud than the steam torpedoes, but the steam torpedoes are louder and easier to detect. Putting it back in the tube. Go on, son. Getting ready to fire here. Okay, Captain. Open on C. Ready. Ready torpedoes. All torpedoes and prepped are ready to go. We've got mainly T1s. Ready, tube 3. 89% chance to hit. When it gets up to 90, we'll send it. Fire tube 3.
Los!
Tube 3 is away. But tube 4. Change over to this guy. On the 100% chance to hit. Tube 4.
Rohr 4, fertig.
Fire.
Los!
Two torpedoes away.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Kameraden,
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
start working this guy. Start working this guy.
30 Sekunden. 30 Sekunden.
They've not got men on the watch. It's a Canadian ship. Torpedoes are going in.
20 Sekunden.
20 secunda.
20 Sekunden.
They're going to be hitting at roughly the same time. We've timed it well. Let's see if we get minimal or maximum damage. Torpedoes are coming in.
10 Sekunden bis
10
Einschlag.
seconds to impact.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Treffer.
2 hits, simultaneous. It's a hit. We got minimal damage on one, but a big hit on the other. Ships are getting underway. I don't want to surface. Let's hope we got a big hit on this guy. No, looks like this target wasn't necessarily a hit. Let's start working number 3 again. Captain, let's get you on this guy. Ready, tube 2. We'll wait to see if the flooding consumes them. How are we working on this other target? 67% target solution. Very good. Reloading a tier 1. This guy's in a bad way. Lots of flooding. Their healths are very low, respectively. They survived the hits. The steam torpedoes didn't do as well as I'd like. Right, send another one. I don't want to surface because there is a destroyer. We're going to send another one into the Swedish ship. Ready? On this tube, stand by. Fire at B. Release 2. Fire. Another one away. This guy's listing quite heavily. In terms of targets, they've managed to control their flooding. I don't want to surface. Whatever did we do to you? It's a good question. Blood tube 1.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
That's got more total tonnage. That's got a better chance to... How are we doing with this one?
30 Sekunden.
84% chance to hit. Flood tube 1.
Bewässern.
20 Sekunden.
It's like they're all dead in the water for some reason.
Bewässert.
Not transiting for whatever reason. Torpedo going
10
in.
Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Hopefully this doesn't dud. We'll wait and see. Another torpedo. That's another hit.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Serious damage. That one's really hurt her. These guys will be using pontoons in a moment. There they are, in fact, they're abandoning ship. That one's going to go under. This guy here is still listing very heavily to port, but he's alright. That ship there, let's try and sink the Norwegian ship. 91% chance to fire. Close.
3 geladen.
Fresh set. Fire on the NA1 class. Fire. Ship has made its turn. Torpedo making its turn. This is an electric torpedo, so it's slightly slower. Missing a radio operator. This guy's going down. Engine noises. We've got masts over the horizon there. I don't really want to tangle with those guys just yet. In terms of torpedo storage, how are we doing? Let's get some help reloading.
Herr Kaloi.
Good stuff.
40 Sekunden bis
Not
Torpedoeinschlag.
too bad, not too bad. Is the music still playing? Is it? It is, just very quietly. Let's put on a
30
different combat
Sekunden.
sound. Combat 3. Lovely.
20 Sekunden.
20 Sekunden? Sekunden? Whatever the... German is my first language. Here it is. This is going to be a nasty hit, hopefully.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
10 seconds. Right then. It's a hit. Minimal damage.
Rohr 2 geladen.
Sekunden, I see. Let's see. I barely even felt that one. Don't want to... If there's masts over the horizon and I surface, they'll see me. I've got the target ship. Let's turn north. Let's start addressing this new target,
Sehr wohl, Herr
whoever it
Kaloi.
may be. Right, in terms of crew, it's time we change some people over because people are
Kapitän.
knackered. Let's get you into the officer's bunk to rest. And let's get you into the skipper's bunk to rest. Between the two of you, you're just going to be running.
Herr Kaloy.
Really didn't feel that at all. Like, barely took any damage. Strange that those torpedoes were so weak. By the attack periscope. Lovely. Attack periscope being lowered? I don't think it is. I think someone's got to get back on the attack periscope in order for it to be lowered. Interesting. All of the crew are exhausted. Like, everyone's exhausted. We've got to start stirring some air. Echo, come over to ventilation, turn it on for a bit. Start stirring a bit of this. We're in alarm, current depth. Too much work from officers, normal lighting. Let's change out to, what, red lighting? Why don't they like this lighting? If I put it on normal lighting, will they prefer that? It doesn't affect, does it affect him negatively? So that's 2 hours till fully depleted. Let's put it back to normal lighting. See what's going on. Pretty much the entire crew is resting. I put it back on normal. It goes 2 hours. It doesn't really make any difference. It looks like I'm not getting the bonus from normal lighting for whatever reason. Red lighting is for night runs, yeah. Ventilator's doing a good job of keeping the oxygen stirred. It's loud, but it's doing the job. Everyone's resting at them. Got the geocompass thing turned on. Curious as to what this contact is. I'm really annoyed that these guys didn't even feel my fucking hits. Sight is reducing to nothing. Torpedoes kind of need to be reloaded, but everybody's resting at them. Everyone's knackered. Actually knackered. I'm going to assign those extra crew. Run speed up time a little bit. It is improving. I think somebody is on the... Is there somebody on the attack periscope? Literally no one's up there. There's a guy on the torpedo computer, but I don't need him. The Empire Tower has been sunk. Actually, just chilling in the middle of them. That's the Empire Tower. That's that Swedish ship. But it says it's dead, but it isn't dead. Game. Where are these masts on the horizon? Well, not even masts on the horizon. Air's going up. Okay. I know the crew's tired, but I need somebody to come up here. We'll get the 2IC on the attack periscope. Survey the surroundings. Bilges are a little bit full, but there's not much I can do about it. Relax, will you? Fucking, what are you stressing about? It's easy going down here. Easy. 2 hours of discipline. We'll be fine. Oh, yeah. Pinging. Let's see. Our visibility increases here. What's going on? Hard to say for sure. It's dark. This guy's supposedly sunk. Maybe abandoned. Wreckage. It's pontoons. They're staying near the wrecked ship, but they're not like leaving it. Come back around this way. We'll run to a head 2/3. Okay. Just keep your eyes adjusted for low light. Looks like we're in low light now. It's 7 o'clock in the evening, so let's run for low light mode. Let's get Judge Dredd up, switch it to night mode, then we'll get you back up the front and reloading the torpedoes. It's now dark enough for it to be running to red light. Lovely. 2 hours 17 minutes. Maybe I was getting negative 10% for the red. Maybe I was getting negative 10% discipline because I was using daytime lights in what the game considers nighttime. Maybe that's it. It's a bit far-fetched, but maybe that's it. Right, so we've got tier 1s. Let's get some tier 2s in there.
Bewegung, los, schneller.
Tier 2s. We've got 2 tier 1s ready. We want tier 2s. Sounds like we've got destroyers coming for us, so we've got to be careful. Let's turn off that ventilator. We can. Oh, so good.
Kapitän.
Echo, just quickly come down here and disable the ventilator for me. Thank you. Stuff.
Rohr 1 geladen.
Visual. No visual on anything. That's supposedly sunk. We may end up coming up and using the deck gun. Let's try it. Let's come up and use the deck gun. It's going to be quite dark. It's 20 past 9 in the evening, but if we can secure this tonnage, we should. Bring us up.
Tanks anblasen!
People should be ready enough. Captain, you're going to be
Rohr 4
coming up
geladen.
and using that gun for us. No air reserves. Elf, you're going to be using, not the attack periscope. I want you to use the targeting sight. Take 2 people with you, search around us. In the box, I want you up here. Fast as you can, please. Take 2 crew with you. I want you to get on this gun. Keep preheating and preparing the torpedoes. Have a good look round. Increase our sight radius. See whether or not we get engaged. Can't see any shells appearing from behind us, so that's good. Right. Captain, are you on the gun? Where are you, Skipper? He's coming up. I'm going to have you using the gun with a few people. Now, do we go for high explosive rounds and try and get some fires on board? Okay, steady up. The gun doesn't sound like it's working properly. Let me switch to manual aiming, because that seems to be a little bit more efficient. Manual mode. Change target to this guy. He's already using HE. Let's use some HE instead of AP. Reloading some fresh shells. Gotta unload the old shell and reload the new one. Let's see. Let's say. Can't fine tune it, so we'll just. Nope. Gun's still fucked on this save. Right, well, that's a bit of a bother. All stop. Bring us reverse slow. Slow us down. Ah, God damn it. Right. Target this ship, Captain. This one. Target this one with in the box. Will you sink it, perhaps? I'm going to trust that you can. missing the radio operator for the moment, so come over to the radio room. We'll radio our success. We're out of range. Nope, 50,000 value. Command from HQ. Let's just let them try and sink it. Transmission from HQ. Sink that freighter. Try and sink it. I mean, are they hitting it? Masts over the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny group of 2 to 4. New message. Control. Say. Find ship NA1. NA1's like right here, isn't it? Ooh, fuck me. Oh no, they are getting hits on it. It's just taken them a long time to do it. The gun's freaking out, but it looks like they may have got some hits. Did they hit it? Well, I'm not sure. Well, I mean, you know. Within reason, like. Okay, they're trying to 360 no-scope it. Yeah, I know. But luck it went over. Should I sail so close that they couldn't possibly miss? Head 1/3.
Schneller, schneller!
Jesus. Do me a favour. Head 2/3.
Schneller, schneller!
I want to get the rewards for killing this shipping, but it isn't going to happen. Of my fucking flak gun.
Change, you filthy animal.
£1.1, love the stream. Any interesting stories about life in England? God, no, not really. There's nothing that interesting going on. Brexit and all. Getting ready to soar ourselves off and float away into the Atlantic, as Mr. Womble says. And I believe that is true. We'll get there eventually. Are we ever going to kill this thing? Like, ever? Like, ever? Like, are we ever going to kill this thing? I'd really like to. Like, I'd really like to. I'd really like to, if that's okay. First down. Warming up the compressors. There we go, compressors are going. But I know it's a choppy sea, but can you, like, hit it? Like, pretty please. Oh, that's a hit. Not sure what good it's doing, like, but it's a hit, alright. Well, what do I do if not hit it with another torpedo? The deck gun just doesn't seem to be working. They can't aim it either, as it so happens. All stop. Aim. Aim. I'm a very upset man. Let me fire this myself. We're burning through so much ammunition. Please. I need it. Right. Assign command. Manual mode. Okay. A position. Assign. Manual mode. Literally, you get one shot and then it bugs out. Is it, am I, like, what, am I in the twilight? Its engines are starting. Are you for real? Tell me it ain't so. Tell me this is some bad dream. Tell me it's some bad dream. This vessel has been alarmed and is ready to fight. Yeah, no shit. And then I take manual control. This is a fucking nightmare. I have to like set it and then just hope that it's good enough. We're literally as close as any man reasonably needs to be. Just board it pirate style. Maybe some recruits will follow you when you're on there. I don't even know whether we can board it pirate style. I want to just sink this one. I ain't even going to... I kind of need to sink the other one, don't I, as part of that mission. Can I have a fire, please? Please, sir. I'd really like a fire. Said Echo was down there then. Did you see that? Right. Gipper, get on the gun. Target the freighter. Fuck, he's useless. He's actually useless. And I don't seem to be doing any damage to it, have you noticed? Like, it genuinely doesn't seem to be doing any damage. This is tedious. Use the machine gun. Just don't bother. There are other ships that need sinking, yeah. I'm going to try this one more time, see if I can get a fire on board. I'm going to aim for midships and see whether I can kill it, and then that'll be it. I'll come below deck. Another torp? Yeah, I don't want to though. It's like, it's a lot of bother. It takes a long time to load this gun as well. Hit it on top. I've fucked up a load of rigging, but I haven't done anything substantial. Right, abandon the gun. We're coming back down here. Come to the skipper's bunk, unassign the extra crew. The compressor is nearly full. We've got ships on the horizon that we need to worry about. Masts. Let's give me rear what? We're port and starboard at the moment. It's about parallel to us. I can't get a torpedo that works that quickly. Just back me up to stern here. Give me full back emergency, or reverse 2, or reverse up. In fact, Captain, take over for Elf on watch. You go down to sleep, you get on watch. Unassign, reassign. Take him off of the radio. Visibility is very high. The captain's slightly more proficient on watch there, so he gets a little bit more range, but nothing outrageous. Are we not achieving any reverse speed at the moment? Can I really get nothing from reverse? I'm not getting anything. I'm getting no reverse engines. So I literally can't reverse. Why can I not reverse? Head 1/3. Does that turn the screws? There we go. And then set back. Reverse doesn't work. It's a known bug. Okay. Then yeah, we've got to turn this way. Try and get behind the damn thing. Head 2/3. Hopefully we've got enough of a turning radius here. Yeah, it looks like we'll just skim it. We are hard over. Just hard over. Right, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to move behind this and we're going to go and address the masts that we've seen on the northern approach here. Everything's running. We're at alarm, but there's nothing I can do about that. Like, it just seems to be that we're just going to have this discipline bleed. Does anybody know any trick ways that I can get discipline up? Because we're running at alarm at the moment, but there's nothing I can do to get the discipline up. Can I get him maybe to use booking? No? I can't get them to use any R&R. Maybe I could put the radio on. Can I put the radio on? Alarm, yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it while I'm at alarm. Execute works well, maybe normal lights. We'll try normal lights. We'll get echo from engines, switch us to normal lights. Don't think that will work though. Inspire determination, normal lights and play cards. Can't play cards while I'm at alarm level. Can't do this while I'm at alarm level.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
I think this game needs a little bit more polish like. Let's see what's going on to the north here. There's masts over the horizon, at least 2 of them. And they're coming this way as far as I know. How are things charging? The compressors are all good to go. There's a guy down here being a pansy. Elf, withdraw the pistol.
Herr Kaloy.
It's time to address a slacker. Oh no, he's doing a job. Oh, that was Leo. Leo, you anus. What are you slacking for at the back? I saw you. Fucking Judge Dredd. How dare you? Alarm is now triggered by seeing enemy ship. Dive down below periscope depth and have no one on the periscope. Charge your own. Since the ship is blind, you won't see the enemy and you should go off alarm soon. I don't think that works. Lovely. Right then. Seems like I'm going to want to wait a few patches, I agree. I agree, yeah. Waiting a few patches would be a good idea. So let's run to a head standard.
Schneller, schneller!
Try and address those maps. Oh, hello. PD, take us down. Periscope depth.
Periskoptiefe.
See what's going on like. Diesels are pretty well charged. We've got 2 separate groups. Right. It does. I've done it a few times in order to stalk a convoy for a few hours without my crew going mad. Interesting. I'll do it now then. Let's go down to PD, but we'll make sure that none of the periscopes are manned. Yipper, we'll get you into your bunk for a little bit.
Wechseln auf Emo.
Switch to electric engines,
Yeah,
and we'll get you into
Jawohl.
the officer's bunk as well. We'll have none of our stations manned. We'll just disappear for the moment. Run us at ahead 1/3.
Langsamer.
You know what would be really helpful if we like downed periscope? That would be just swell. I'm a big fan of downing the periscope. Let's do that. Jesus. Okay. What I'll probably do, I'll see if this down periscope trick works, and then yeah, I might call it there because it's been 2 hours. There's a lot of you, fucking hell, Jesus. There's a lot of people here, but yeah, I'm gonna call it there for the evening, I reckon. Just because the last one was like 3.5 hours, and it was like a tax of the mind. So yeah, we'll call it here. See if this depth trick works. Periscope is on its way down, I think. Come on, down periscope. Is that periscope down? Doesn't look like it's down, matey. I see you fucking tiptoeing it above the water. Bring the periscope down, you anus. Oh, I bet you. Sorry, I bet that. Sorry, I might be wrong here.
Auf Zero
I bet you that's the observation. I think that's. Is that the observation periscope? Am I being an arse? Am I being an anus? No, it's down. It's down. It just took him a moment. Took him a bit of, persuasion, like. Yeah, okay, that's that going up. Down that periscope. I can hear pings on active sonar, so we're definitely, like, not getting fucked over. We're down here. We're invisible, like. Can't see any of them. Why do we have visibility? Why do we have visibility? No one should have visibility on this boat. Everybody just rest for a moment. Lovely. Right, hopefully we get off alarm soon. Really hope we get off alarm. Let's see whether or not alarm breaks off. It will. I've got about an hour. Come out this way.
Zu Befehl.
Head 2/3.
Schneller, schneller!
In like, what, 5 knots submerged? Could be going a bit faster than that, but never mind. Okay. Right, consider getting a team together to play Wolfpack? I've considered it. Not many people I know have it. A few people have offered, but yeah. For fuck's sake, Q, read chat. Sorry, my chat wasn't auto-scrolling down. Sorry. What's going on? Check out the SubSim forum. You'll find some useful tips to handle most of the bugs. Okay, sorry. I didn't realise my chat wasn't auto-scrolling. You, Gat, you need to... Sorry, you end up with a non-controllable crew on the observation periscope when you're at periscope depth. You need to be below 50 metres, say or so. Okay, let's go down. Apologies there, I didn't realise my chat wasn't auto-scrolling. Let's go down to, like, 60... Give or take. It's just 67 metres. We're going down. Reasonable depth, that's not too bad. Accelerate time here. Go head full or head standard. Try and get out of the way. Like we are in our patrol sector, which is always nice. Come down here and come around. I think as soon as we get out of this circle, we'll be classed as out of the AO. Which means I can muster the crew's morale. Go in for another attack on this group. See what it's all about. Come on, let me over the finishing line. Stop expanding as I go. Stop it. Right, get Echo some help in the engine room. I want to fucking speed up. There we go. Get me away from these people. Oh, there we go. Discipline's back to normal. Discipline's up. Varied dishes. Current depth -2. Okay, we're back to normal. We need to stir the oxygen tanks. Do that now. It's night time, so we're going to stay on night time running.
Kapitän.
Echo, do me a favour, my friend. Just run the ventilator for a little while. Lovely stuff. And I'll go and grab a drink in a moment, because I'm just going to end it here. So, yes, I think that is all good to go, like. Moving up at a hell of a speed there. 11 minutes. About 8 minutes. Lovely. So, yeah, we're just going to let the ventilator just move a bit of the stale air around the ship. So, yeah, that is everything from myself there. I'm going to just hit save, like. Hope you all enjoyed it so far. It's been normal for like 5 minutes. I didn't realise. Told you it worked. Thank you very much, Phoenix. But I think that was just due to proximity, but I reckon you're right as well. If you, like, yeah, put your fingers in your ears, it works. I'll definitely have a look at the SubSim forum to see if there's any workaround for some of the bugs, especially the deck gun bug. Fart in the ventilator, yeah. So, yeah.
Oh.
Am I ever going to read your bits in the box? You missed my bits, you wanker. Again, going back. Just pretend it's a whale. You'll get it then. Hardy ha ha. Were there any bits before that? I missed quite a lot of stuff. I must apologise if I missed any subs from people. It gets quite annoying having to like micromanage the bugs, and then people are telling me how to fix the bugs, but I'm also trying to play the game while trying to fix the bugs. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a bit of a. I think yeah, definitely wait until this game's a little bit more polished before you buy it. I like the concept, the frameworks here. The development team's just got to really like ram it home and fix some of the issues. Like it's really frustrating that I'm only able to carry, what? I'm able to carry 8 torpedoes in storage and 4 in the tubes, so I get 12 torpedoes, and I haven't been able to sink. I sunk one ship. One ship. Like, holy balls. Like, that's, like, not very good at all. Yeah, the deck gun is a problem. So yeah, that's me out for the evening. I'm gonna go and chill out. I'll see you all tomorrow. I don't know whether we'll be doing Uboat tomorrow. I mean, a lot of you turned up, like holy shit. I don't know whether we'll do Uboat. We might be doing Cold Waters. We might be doing some Long Dark, Deep Rock. I think it's Deep Rock actually. We're doing Deep Rock, aren't we? I think I was told we were doing Deep Rock. Before you launch the torpedo, let them warm up. I did, Flujo. I warmed them up. But they still did minimal damage, and meant that the deck gun had to be used, and the deck gun was crap, because it's bugged out on this save. It used to work fine, but then it started glitching out after I saved the game. Secret stream? Oh no, not another secret stream. Well, I try to avoid secret streams if I can. But yeah, thank you very much for coming down. I hope you all enjoyed this slice of this game. I really like it. I really can sink hours and hours and hours into this game. They've just got to fix the bugs. They have just got to fix the bugs, and then we've got a holy grail here of submarine simulators. But yeah, we can only hope that it comes sooner rather than later. So I've been Long Live Quebec. I hope you've enjoyed this little slice of U-Boat here. Hopefully I bring some reasonable level of entertainment to it. Even though I don't read the chat as often as I should, I apologise for that. It does get very sort of hands-on, and I do get very immersed. So I apologise my lack of reading chat there. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for some streams. So thank you very much. I'm going to see if there's another member of ZF that is worthy of your time this evening. Let's tab out now. The music that's actually on there, this is literally background music that I have. It's like, wasn't that so much better? Like with the music, it was really fucking good. So let's see who else is on for you guys. We've got Swap Night just chatting. We've got Digby doing the Bloody Seventh. We've got Alistair, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Fucking yes. What a game. I'm going to pass you on to him then. Hopefully you're all going to enjoy yourselves, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care, folks. Do feel free to follow. It is free, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra!